This week's game of the week is Forza Horizon 5, which now is available for the PlayStation 5. Shout out. I feel like we need a round of applause for this one, fans. The gaming console wars are over, and games are becoming more fluid. Consoles are getting games from everywhere around the world, and I think we should celebrate this, because originally, this game launched in 2021 for Xbox and PC. And as far as racing games go, I know this is going to upset a lot of the Gran Turismo fans out there, but I feel like you deserve it. Forza is one of the most premier racing video games in the industry. And the fact that it's now available on PlayStation 5 is a big, big get for the Sony fans. And a good, look, console wars aside, we need more of this. We need more PlayStation games going over to Xbox, or Nintendo games going over to PlayStation, or Xbox sending more games to PlayStation. I mean, I've said it before, but I feel like we should treat this like the NFL draft, right? Each platform gets their picks. We do like a super fancy night. Hell, call Jeff Keighley up, because God knows he doesn't have enough going on in his life right now. And he'll come out, and he'll be like, the first pick of the 2026 video game draft, Xbox chooses Ghost of Tsushima. And then PlayStation, they can't fight it. It has to go to their platform. And then PlayStation comes up. Second pick of the 2026 Halo Master Chief Collection is now on PlayStation. Boom, it's available. Like, we already know that these deals are happening behind the scenes, but I feel like this would be such a fun night for the world of gaming. And like, everybody would be like, oh man, Ghost of Tsushima, it's coming to Xbox. We now know it's happening, and we're going to have to wait 2 years, but it's coming. But anyway, that's my theory. I don't know if we'll ever see it happen, but I think it would be super dope for the gaming industry. As far as Forza Horizon 5 goes, let's talk about what the critics are saying. Right now, the game has a 92 on Metacritic for the PlayStation 5 version, which I know there's people out there being like, well, what did it get on Xbox? You got a 92 on Xbox, so it's staying across the board. But anyway, that is obviously the Metacritic score. I know that's a skewed score for a lot of people, so let's dive into the actual reviews and see what the gamers are saying. Gaming Bolt gave Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5 a 100. PlayStation Lifestyles gave the game a 100. The Gamer gave it a 90. Push Square gave the game a 80. PlayStation Universe gave the game an 85. And Player 2, not to be confused by Player 1, Player 3, or Player 4, Player 2 gave Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5 a 100 out of 100, which is good. I mean, this game, it's killer. If you haven't played it before, what makes this game so special is that Forza Horizon 5 takes place across an open world Mexico. And when I mean open world, I mean like, this is truly open world. You can go from coast to coast. You can go over mountains. You can go over hills. The landscape is always changing. And as you're going throughout the place, you've got like time trials. There's different races and challenges. It's a really cool, well done racing game. And the landscape variants are never boring in this game. You know, you've got like deserts, you got jungles, you got beaches, you got mountains. There's like small little towns. There's farmlands. And there's even like user created places where you can go race. And all of this is done while racing with your friends. It's a fantastic racing game that's definitely worth checking out. And look, it's a racing game, so obviously we got to take a little bit of time to talk about the car. You know, Mario Kart came out and they're like, we got all these new characters. Forza Horizon 5, 900 cars to choose from. Yeah, 900 cars in Forza Horizon 5. And I was doing the math. If you raced on Forza Horizon 5 every day for the next year, it would take you, I'm not good at math, I'm going to just say 3.5 years to use every single car in Forza Horizon 5. Don't quote me on it, but that's what we're going with. But look, I think it would be a disservice to talk about this game and not talk about the community, because I think that where this game shines is definitely within the community itself. You know, you got community created races and tracks that are almost as good as what the developers put out there. And there's also like this ghost feature in the game where you'll be like driving through the hills of Mexico and you'll see another car pass and it's got a name over it. And you're like, that's my buddy Jason. But Jason, he's working right now. He's not racing. Who's this? And so like, if your friends have played this game, Forza Horizon 5 like emulates them and they like evolve their patterns and they'll be like, oh yeah, here's your friend. This is what they did. And you'll see like their ghosts, which is super trippy to think about, because we're going to get to a place in gaming that when I die, like 100 years from now, my car or my ghost car will still be racing in Forza Horizon 5 for years to come. Like there are probably people who have died and their ghosts are in Forza Horizon 5, which is just scary. Yeah, that's wild, man. Like, that's such a cool concept to think about. And who knows, maybe once this podcast dies and I pass away, someone will be racing in Forza Horizon 5 and showing their grandkids and like, back in my day, this was the best racing game. Before you had your helmets and your driving simulators, we played this game. And then all of a sudden I'm going to pull up on the side of them. My ghost car is just going to come right next to him like Paul Walker, and you're just going to hear the song and be like, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And that gamer, in that moment, knowing that I'm gone, knowing that my show is gone, is going to see that ghost car of mine, and a tear is going to well up in their eye. And their kid's going to be like, Grandpa, why you crying? Grandpa, why you so sad? So you wouldn't understand. There was a great man. I'm just kidding. None of that's ever going to happen because the servers will probably get shut down before any of that can happen. But anyway, if you are a fan of racing video games and haven't picked up this game in the last 4 years that it's been out, I highly recommend that you pick out Forza Horizon 5. We're not getting paid by PlayStation. I wish we were. We're definitely not getting paid by any of the game developers to say what the game of the week is. It'd be super cool if they wanted to, or at least give us some free game codes to give out to you guys who are watching. But anyway, Forza Horizon 5, it is this week's game of the week, and it is now available for the PlayStation 5, so definitely check that out.